Murder is murder. It is not okay for someone to purposely kill someone and take their lives because they hate them based on their skin color. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. So the purpose of this video is to not only educate, but to hopefully prevent racism from spreading to the future generations. I want to start off by saying that racism starts from home, your environment, and from your parents. So if you grow up in a household where your parents are telling you, do not talk to these type of kids, do not hang out with them, these people are not good, they're harmful, like all these negative things as a child, you're gonna take that in and you're gonna learn from that, and then maybe become a bully, maybe have hatred in your heart towards a certain race. Luckily for me, I grew up in a home where my mom wasn't racist. She isn't racist, and she taught me how to love everyone equally. So in my heart, I don't have that feeling of hatred towards a certain race. I don't know what it feels like to hate a certain race. And I feel that yes, black people can be racist, white people can be racist, Asian, all people can be racist. It's not okay to have hatred towards other people because they don't have the same color as you. I think that is disgusting, and I believe that it all starts at home, like I said, and I can speak this from experience. I was in Florida from half of high school, and then I went to New York for the other half. So while I was in Florida, I went to a white predominant high school where it was very little minorities. So while I was there, it was definitely difficult because there were situations where I felt left out. I felt like I didn't blend in because of the way that the children treated me. I feel that we're too young to have hatred over people. Like that doesn't make sense. How could you not like a specific person because of their color? That has to be taught from somewhere. And I want you future parents to be the example of how people should be treated, and not to have hatred in their hearts towards people based on their skin tone. We should all be trying to get to know each other based on our personalities, based on if we connect. I'm gonna use my voice. I'm not gonna allow fear to prevent me from helping the world, from making a difference. I choose to speak about this, whether this makes you uncomfortable or not, or maybe you don't even agree with what I'm saying. As long as I'm using my voice to help, and hopefully you can too, because we have to speak up. We have to speak about what isn't right, whether you're privileged or not. And for the privileged people, you need to speak up as well. Just because you're privileged and you haven't been through what we're going through doesn't mean you can still speak up. It's still not okay. I have brothers, uncles, nephews, cousins who are black, who there's parents who constantly worry about, oh my gosh, I'm gonna send my son to the store, is he gonna make it back okay? We shouldn't think like that. We shouldn't have to have that type of thought come in our heads because we're getting killed by the police constantly on a day-to-day basis. I'm tired of reading the news and there's another case of another black man or black woman killed from the police. Why? His race. Who would have thought that being black was a crime? And you know, it's crazy because like growing up in a household where I thought everyone is just the same. Like I didn't think that being black was so different. I didn't think that it was a bad thing. It's like we're this big, scary people that the cops are so afraid of that they have to kill us. I didn't think that was a such thing until I got older and I realized that I am different because of the color of my skin. And there's people who don't want to be around me, or people who want to kill me because of my skin color. I would have never thought that this is what I would have to be speaking about, you know? And it's so crazy because I can't relate, I can't connect to it because I don't know what it feels like to be racist. I have white friends that I love. I have Asian friends, Spanish friends. My best friend is Spanish. And I don't look at her in a way that, oh, she's Spanish. I don't see the difference. I look at your heart, and I feel that we should start looking at people's heart, building relationships. Stop focusing on their color of their skin. We should be able to go on a jog, sleep in our house peacefully. We should not have to worry about dying or getting killed by the police when the police is supposed to protect us. It's disgusting. It's sad, it's sickening, and I'm tired of hearing that black people are dying every day and we're becoming so afraid. Whenever you get pulled over by a cop, I got pulled over like a month ago, me and my friend in the car, and I was just like, oh dang, like I hope I'm gonna be okay. That's not okay. We shouldn't be afraid of the cops. The cops are supposed to protect us, but they don't care for us. They want to kill us. For the future parents, I want you guys to teach your children how to love everyone, no matter their color, no matter their religion, no matter their background, because you're going to be growing beautiful children with amazing hearts, not children who have hate in their hearts for people. And I feel that, you know, that's such a big role that parents have, you know, and it also has to do with a generational curse that is passed down. So if you as a parent, you have hate towards a certain race and you tell your children don't hang out with this race, they're going to tell their children to not hang out with them, and then they're going to tell their children. It's going to trickle down. You just cause racism in your family, in your bloodline, because you hate a certain race so much. All you had to do is accept everyone for who they are, no matter how they look or where they came from. I chose to speak up and talk about what's happening in this world. As uncomfortable as it makes me feel, I believe that my voice is going to make a difference, and I hope that yours too. Use your platforms, speak about what's happening, and don't just stay silent, because you're not helping anyone. And your voice, you have so much power to hopefully change someone's life, someone's mindset, and hopefully can open up your mind to this, because when you're privileged, you will never have to go through this, because you're not a target. And it's so heartbreaking, because there are a lot of people that do have to watch their back. Who are we gonna call? If someone, imagine someone coming to your house and there's a burglar. Why is it that because of how we look, we are treated this way? It's honestly very heartbreaking, and it's so disgusting. I want you guys to really open up your minds. This is not okay. Don't have an excuse for, oh, but he did drugs, or oh, maybe he was a robber. You don't know that. Sometimes we all come up with all this stuff and you never want to accept the truth. You have to accept the truth. Murder is murder. It is not okay for someone to purposely kill someone and take their life because they hate them based on their skin color. I hope that you guys can take away from this and the reality of this, and to really become better parents and better people of this world. At the end of the day, racism is a choice. You can choose to hate or you can choose to love. That is literally your choice. Whether you grew up in a racist household or not, it is still a choice. As you get older, you grow. You get to experience, get to know everyone, because everyone has their own story. Everyone isn't out to hurt you. You know, everyone is their own individual. So I really hope that you guys can take this video and learn from it and be open at the end of the day, because what I'm speaking is facts and it's through love. It's not through hate. I have no hate towards a certain race. I don't know what it feels like to hate someone based on their color. I love everyone. So I hope this video can definitely help you and shed a light to the world.